This could be a great ball at the House of Pain too. Or you need something to back in, but not be overly crazy. Oh, what a perfect shot. Whew. This ball's making me look strong. What's up guys, Brunsnick's back. It's time to introduce the DV8 Heckler Hybrid. Now the Heckler Hybrid has HK22 cohesion, maximum havoc hybrid cover wrapped around that unholy asymmetrical core. Can't wait to see what this does on the lanes for me with SPECTO running, of course. But before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, let's see what Heckler Hybrid is all about. All right, it's time to get our heckle on with the Heckler Hybrid. Time to try it out. It's got a new cover on there, HK22 cohesion, maximum havoc cover. It's a hybrid, it's finished compound, and it's all around that unholy core. Let's take a look at that crazy thing. RG 2.504, differential 051, intermediate 010. Now that's not very asymmetric, right? But this ball was kind of designed for two-handers in mind with the two-finger, no-thumb layouts that you really see the maximum potential after drilling with the voids in the core and the missing parts where you hit it or you don't hit it, and that changes the ball reaction. Obviously, I'm drilling all my stuff the same, and we're gonna just see what happens for a normie like me and you, because I'm guessing that you're probably not two-handed. So, bowling on Crown Jewel, our favorite house shot, 43 feet, whole lot of oil in the middle, not a lot to the outside. For a ball like this, it's probably gonna like it, and it's probably gonna like open angles, but we're gonna try all of them, and that's what we're gonna do. Start it out, move it in, let's do it. Let's get into this. Start on 15, cool looking colors. That looks like a DV8 ball to me, that kind of patented yellow. That yellow. Let's see what it likes on this straighter shot here. I don't know. Get it. Come on. Oh, fast rack. Super clean. Didn't overreact, but I don't think I really got that to the dry. Comes out of the box, compound. It's shiny. It's definitely shiny. Flare-wise, about a 1/4 inch separation. Kind of what you expect. I mean, it's still a pretty high differential, 51. I don't know what the numbers happen to go to after drilling. But let's just say it's got plenty of engine in there. Now, the original Heckler, that thing hooked a lot. That thing was a dull beast. This ball waits and waits and waits. I think what happens sometimes when you get a ball that's like low intermediate, so 010, something that's just barely above where it'll spin to and mark, is it kind of bridges the gap between your very strong asyms, that would be like something like Hater Pearl in the DV8 line, and your symmetrics. The more stable rolling, this is kind of just that, gives it a little bit extra kick, but it kind of acts like a really strong symmetric, at least for me. That one's not really stand up quick, you know, short window hook, but sometimes when we open our angles, things change. Just flip-flops, give it more axis rotation, and all of a sudden it's like quick off the spot. So far, oh, whoa, whoa, yeah. That one got to the dry. I thought I fouled. I was close, but that's okay. First zone done. Let's get in to 20 now. Start opening the angles and see if this ball gets better and better as we go, or if it starts to have limitations. That's what we always try to find out. Everyone's like, oh, you're just shilling, man. No, I'm not. I would never. Lovely day here at Brunswick HQ, by the way, on a Sunday morning. I guess it's afternoon now. Got a late start. I wonder why. There we go. I wouldn't call that skid flippy. That kind of just is a longer hook window. It's just like a really strong symmetric, if you will. It's not doing that crazy like stand up, turn left type thing. It's actually blending it out, even shiny. It's kind of wild. It's different. Sometimes when you get those covers, especially like hybrids, they're not overly jumpy for me. They're a little bit smoother control. You know, this is almost like, you know, the, what is it, one of the Infinity Quest, kind of similar like that a little bit. Numbers are probably pretty close on those two. It's in more. Kicks out that 10. That's what it's important. If a ball is going to go long and wait, it better have enough to get back and get the corner out. That's all we're talking about. You create more angle, you got to get the corners out. The ball has to do it consistent. So if you're wrapping 10s or flat 10s, then you got to change where you're standing, maybe change the surface, get your feet where they need to go. Let's try one more shot here. This has been a good zone. I don't feel like I'm throwing it super hard though. I don't feel like I have to. Even if I get it to the dry early, it didn't really want to hurt, you know. That one might. Wow. That's a great zone for that ball. Let's just put a little footnote on 20. We might come back to that zone because 10 pin crush, flush. Yeah, so good zone. We're gonna move out of it. We're gonna go into 25 now. That was an A+ right there. Yeah, DV8 with the colors, that purple, like a dark navy, the yellow, looks cool. It's not too offensive going down the lane either because it's blended well. Like it's not like super blocky or splotchy, whatever. It's kind of well mixed. Uh-oh, that's in. This is a test. Okay. Got the 10 out, but the 7 did not cooperate. And I think if that 10 pin would have stood up, Messenger would have got it. But yeah, as I get more oil going through it, the ball's waiting even longer. So until I actually go through the face, I'm gonna start slowly bringing the speed down, at least I'm gonna try, and let that ball read it just a little bit earlier. We want that ball to stand up just a little bit earlier so it doesn't get too far behind the head pin when you start opening angles. There we go. Yeah, that's the difference. I hope I'm on my game and I hope SPECTO backs me up. Come on, SPECTO, bro code, help me out here. So, set up just a little bit sooner and carried hard. Went through the pins better. It didn't go behind the head pin, went flush. That's what we want to see. So it's nice to see that, hey, I took a little bit off, wanted to get it to start up, and it didn't jump on me. It didn't go through the face and be uncontrollable. Sometimes shiny bowling balls, ASIMs, they can be uncontrollable sometimes for certain players. I like it just because I want to see that quick change. But this one still smooths it out. The hook window's long on this one. That's really slow. Yeah. I think this ball fits in where if you got a little bit of breakdown to the right, you're starting to get in, and you know there's still maybe a little wet dry, but you want to cheat it a little bit without getting too steep. I think that's where this ball fits in. Because, you know, at the start of a tournament or league, whatever, you don't want to be overthrowing it and trying to get it to the spot. That's not a way to do it. Let's move into 30, because that zone was pretty good too. Once I dial back the speed a little bit, and I'll just keep that mindset here going. What do you say? Oh, this ball is fantastic. Very consistent. I'm not trying to do too much with this ball. This is kind of like one of those nights in league where I just kind of turn my brain off a little bit, move my feet obviously, focus on the shot and where I want to throw it, but then just kind of let it go. Like I'm not trying to do too much. I'm not trying to just show up for it. I'm just throwing the ball. Like bowling balls like that, they just kind of roll good for me. This could be a great ball at the House of Pain too. Or you need something to back in, but not be overly crazy. Oh, what a perfect shot. Oh, oh. This ball's making me look strong. Yeah, how's that for a little bit of ferociousness in a ball? Kick that 4-pin straight across. That thing, I have to see that slow-mo. I might watch it when I edit a couple times and just be like, hey, I remember when I used to be able to do that all the time. I remember when I used to send pins flying all the time. Now I just have lazy split the 8-9 strikes. Let's do that. How about I split the 8-9 this time? That's in. It's in the oil. All right, yeah, okay. Does need friction. Needs friction to get going. to slow down. That's a prime example right there. If the ball doesn't slow down, your chance for striking goes down. So if the ball doesn't go down speed, probably not going to strike. Got to see that transition. All right, let's go into 35. Still wondering what the best zone is going to be. That 20 zone was great. The last few zones were great. Got some schmutz in the thumb. Haven't been able to say that in a while, huh? Schmutz. I can feel it. I don't know where it gets it from. It's like something in the back. I don't know. Whatever. All right, 35. And yes, that is an official term. Schmutz. That's hooking. Here we go. What a great ball. Very easy to read, very easy on the eyes. I know what it's going to do. When I make a good shot, I know it's going to strike. All right, let's throw another shot there. Consistent ball from every zone so far. It just looks good. All right, let's get the big wheel here again. But yes, the key is just getting it to the dry. Out of box, it needs to have some friction. Like that. Yeah, it's laboring a little bit, but it's not meant to really be that ball. Now later it could be when I develop the lane more, but bowling on fresh, I just don't bowl that many shots. So covering all this fresh oil, I'm in the wrong zone with this ball right now. If it's touchy, like I'm gonna try to get one in, see what happens, but you get an idea. I think I know what's gonna happen if I get it in. Like that. Yeah, it just does not have the entry angle to really get through the pins. First one, probably threw it softer, got it to the dry earlier, and it did its thing. So I'm gonna move back to 20. That's where I feel like if you're really bowling in a league or tournament and you want a transition ball, that's where I felt pretty confident with. Little swing, let it do its thing. Let's do that and close out this video. Just running over the 8. I like that. So that's all for the Heckler Hybrid. I learned quite a bit from this ball. I always get surprised with new launches because cover stocks, they really change the ball motion and how a ball reacts, how it responds, especially compared to the original. I remember that ball very vividly. But hope you guys learn Heckler Hybrid. Check out the merch, Inside Bowling. You too could be shilling like a villain. And if nothing else, please subscribe. Check out the crew. Memberships are available. Talk to you guys in another video.